What's up, Power fans? We are back for another one. We are back for Power Season 5, Episode 2. Damage Control, I think that's what it was called. And it started off with these two guys undocking. Um, they talking about going to this new bar. And the Jimenez folks is not playing with their ass. They like, listen, we don't know nothing about you picking up no shit here. Y'all got the roll. They like, okay, it's a misunderstanding, but they still draw their guns. Jimenez people shoot their asses, throw them niggas in the water. That's how it starts to fuck off, girl. So next, Tasha is in Raina's room and she's crying all hard, and like they got this nice song playing because you know Power always got the good soundtracks and she always got the good songs. And you know, Tyreek hears her crying in the midst of, in the middle of him sleeping. She wakes him up from her crying, and Ghost can hear her crying as well. And Tyreek comes in there and asks her if she's okay, and she's like, "I'm fine. Just go back to your room." Next, Angela calls a goddamn meeting, child, and Mock is mad, and they sitting there talking about the bull Ghost killed. They think it was a cartel hit. By the way, because remember Ghost had put those nails in them and things like that. So they thinking that the Otoros is in charge now, or I don't goddamn know, child. Just to go back and look at it, cause those scenes be drawn out. You gotta listen to them multiple times. So next scene, Tommy comes to the house, Tasha in them house, and Keisha's there cooking. She making them damn banana pancakes. I guess Tommy liked them joints, so of course his hungry ass always sitting down and eating. And of course Tasha's ass start asking about, what really happened, because Tasha told me to say that if anybody asks, just to say that her and Tyreek was here all night and blah blah blah. And then that's another thing. If your best friend told you to say that, why the fuck is you asking Tommy all of these questions? That's your problem. Shut the fuck up, Keisha, because you're doing too much. And of course, Reek is on the sideline listening and shit, hiding and listening. So next, Ghost comes out and asks Keisha, did she see Tasha? And she's like, she went out somewhere. She just said she was going out. So Ghost lets Tommy know that Kanan is waiting for them, and they gotta roll for the most part. They gotta go. So Tommy says bye to Keisha. She probably ain't paying his ass no mind in the background, because she talking about she gotta go get Yaz. We don't never see that goddamn baby. That's a shame. So yeah, Tasha ass was out. She meet with Angela, and Angela's like, she did her job, but they need to find out if anybody else knows if Ray Ray and Tyreek knew each other. And she also gives Tasha a phone. Told her there's a number stored in there. Let me know. Text me if you got any information or whatever. Next scene, you got Ghost, Kanan, and Tommy meeting. And Tommy is mad as shit because I guess the guys that he sent to hit Dre is not answering the phone at this point. So he's mad at talking to Kanan like, well, what the hell happened? Kanan tell him, listen, my niggas did their job. What happened was, it seemed like somebody tipped Dre off. That nigga started running. They heard gunshots, and they thinking Dre is dead. No, it's one of your folks that's dead. Somebody else got the hell away. Kay brings up the card situation. Remember, they all got cards from Dre's bitch ass. So Kay is like, I only seen these, in jail. Niggas used to get them in jail. Ghost explains to him that it was Dre. And if the cards come from the Jimenez. Dre got the Jimenez in pocket, and they're working for him. They're basically his protection. And Tommy's like, what the fuck you mean? Like, you seen this nigga? He was like, yeah, he showed up at the burial site. He like, why you ain't shoot him? Same thing we was asking. He like, nigga, I was at the burial site. Like, what the fuck you want me to say? Whatever. So next, they in the midst of talking, Jason ass show up. White dude that sent his hitters to dock they shit, and now his hitters is it. He show up and he's already mad at the fact that Ghost is even present, okay? Because he had already told Tommy in season 4, you're not fucking with Ghost no more. Leave him where he at. Goodbye. Why is he even here? And then he's like, why the fuck is Kanan even here? He's telling him, listen, I'm going to feel better either whether I get my money the same way I'm going to feel about shooting your ass, okay? So as they about to shoot all of them, Tommy's like, wait, I can get you that doc. It's gonna work. I'm gonna get you the port. We gonna do what we need to do. So he's like, so you saying you gonna take out the Jimenez? Tommy like, yeah. I don't know why he said that, but whatever. So he's like, all right, now all of y'all in it. He put Kanan right with that shit. You in it, you in it, all of y'all in this shit. Figure it out. Child, they was all about to die. So thanks to them, thanks to him drafting these niggas to go kill the Jimenez, they alive and they go ahead about their business. Tommy and Kanan actually walk off because Ghost is looking mad as shit. Like, I can't believe I'm trying to get out the game and this nigga just keep pulling me back and it just never fails. Do it. So the next scene is Jimenez, Diego's crazy ass, having sex with this one girl and another girl is behind him, child. He having sex with a Dre, the guy brings Dre in and Dre is like, oh, I can come back. He talking about, no, I got an audience. So he must like that shit. He must like people watching him have sex. I don't know. He must be comfortable enough with being naked around him because after he finishes shit, he just walking around all lollygag with his shit hanging. So after he, I guess, puts a robe on or whatever, a towel, something on, he's talking to Dre about the fact that they got hit up. You know, they got, they got Angela and them raided they shit for the most part, they folks, and he knows that people are, somebody is trying to move up. He's telling them like these niggas is beefing the Toros and all that for their top spot, so you need to fix it. Figure this shit out, okay? So next scene, Sax, Mock, and black dude Donovan. They're meeting about the witness, Maria's ass. And they think that the opening night of truth is when they kidnapped him because the lady said she heard music and all this so extra shit before they even got to the bottom of the whatever. And they had like a blueprint of the club and noticed that it was loading something under them. Remember season 1, first episode with Maria's ass, they was in the bottom of that joint, and Tommy is the reason why they was even there because Tommy brought them there, and Ghost was mad as shit then, like, this is the opening night of my club, you gotta do this now. Remember, you gotta watch because that shit, every piece is always gonna come back, yo. It's always, all this shit is connected. You can't forget that. But honestly, Sax is trying to get rid of Angela, and Donovan says that because he's like, keep the evidence from Angela. And Donovan's like, oh, that's why you wanted me to keep it from her. You trying to take her down. He's like, no, Tamika honestly gave me these orders, so make sure we all following them. Mock feels like, no, we need somebody that's going to snitch, that knows some inside information. We need somebody that's really going to be able to tell us what the fuck is going on. Somebody close, somebody in-house. Next scene, I was confused about because it was Ghost and Tate meeting at a bar, and maybe it's just me, but did that bar not look like a part of Truth to y'all? I don't know. Maybe it was Harlem John, because it either looked like Truth or it looked like the same club that's on Luke Cage, child. I mean, they all in New York, shit, what the hell? So they're meeting and they're talking about, they're on like looking at this tablet and whatnot. And they're talking about the numbers and the numbers he's trying to reach and what he's aiming for and blah, blah, blah. And Ghost wants to know, how the hell can he help? Okay, what do he need to do? He basically tells Ghost, y'all need to do a press conference. He tells her he's going to talk. He tells him that he's going to talk to Tasha. She ain't trying to hear that shit because I wouldn't be trying to hear that shit either. Fucking press conference. Whatever. So next, child, Tommy coming out his door and Sammy is right there. Now, I done told y'all on the last review that Tommy was gonna get in trouble with them Italians because you trying to do shit in your own way and you're not following orders, you're not following protocol. It's the way that you have to do business. You took 2 of a 4-man crew and didn't even talk to their boss. That whole plan could have been like phenomenal if y'all had Vinny and everybody else involved. You're being too fucking sneaky. And honestly, remember, Sammy heard him talking to those 2 guys, talking about he's gonna get back to them. I honestly think that I'll get my predictions later. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Anyway, Sammy takes Tommy to this car shop and he's trying to figure out why the hell they there. in the midst of them going in there and looking for something, Sammy is telling him about Connie's treatment not going through successfully or whatever. They go and find in this car, dealer place, the other guy that got shot. He's laying there turning fucking blue, like he about to die. He lets them know that it seemed like somebody warned Dre. He said the same thing that Kanan said, right? And he also said, we had him, he was strapped, but then he shot such and such. Then he asked, was he okay? Sammy let him know that he was dead. And he let him know that the cops notify his parents or whatever. So, long story short, Tommy wanted to kill his ass. Sammy is not having it. Like, how the fuck you going to just, like, shoot him in the back of the head? Like, no, you got to explain to this nigga. So, Sammy's like, we going to come back. You sure you okay? Young boy's like, I'm fine. I just knew that wasn't good to just leave him there. That just wasn't cool. Sammy tells him he's going to come back with a doctor. And in the midst of Tommy ass trying to about to fucking kill him before Sammy stop him, Tommy says he wants to talk to Teresi. Of course you want to talk to your dad now, right? Because you fucked that money up. So next we got Mock Ass doing pop-ups. He shows up at this restaurant where Proctor is eating food. So as soon as he see Mock, he's like, he lost his appetite. Come to find out, Mock is trying to get Proctor to give up some information. And if he'll give up some information on one of his clients, Mock is saying that he'll drop these charges on him. Proctor ain't trying to hear that shit. Because he know that he's dealing with some killers. And at the end of the day, you ain't gotta be, with Mock trying to bring up his daughter saying that, you know, you're not gonna be able to feed your daughter and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, if I snitch, my daughter, I ain't gonna have no daughter to fucking feed. That's what I was thinking. Proctor smart, he know what to do. He know not to give nobody up. You tripping. So Tasha is back at the crib and so is Ghost. Ghost is asking her where she was. She's saying she had to make some errands. She's asking him where is he going. He's like, I gotta make an errand. She wants to talk to him about basically sending Tariq away and about, you know, who else might know about Tariq and Ray Ray knowing each other. So she needs him to ask Kanan a few questions because y'all hanging around Kanan and shit. Ask your family or your brother, whatever the fuck y'all want to be now, how the hell they know each other, or if other people is around that might know that they were cool or whatever the case may be. Anything leading back to him. But Ghost wants to talk to her about what Tate is asking for this damn conference, for this press conference for her to do. And she's not having that shit, and I don't blame her. Like, no, child. Like, no, we're not doing that. And they want to give a reward and blah, blah, blah. That shit is just not cool. Whatever. So she doesn't agree to the shit, and I don't blame her, child. Don't say no shit like that. So next scene, we got dumbass Mushmouth. I can't remember his name. Y'all write his name in the comments. I don't know. Dre's friend with the funny mouth. Funny Mouth is talking to Dre, and he's saying that he saw that father got killed on the news and was saying that he got stabbed in the heart and he bled out and yada, yada, yada. And Dre is crazy. Dre gonna say, for real? That's crazy. I know he was running guns with the Armenian or whatever the fuck he said, because I don't even want to mess nobody's religion or name or ethnicity up right now. But he's sitting there trying to act like he don't know, talking about, yeah, he got this shipment coming in and he needs the boy to pick it up and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, the boy Joe is shit like, hell yeah, nigga, I got you. In the midst of that, Crystal Ball walks in and he's like, y'all need a minute with Dre. Dre let the boy Mushmouth stay. And Crystal Ball gets to telling him about the fact that these Arturo dudes is beefing. They trying to figure out who's going to be the top dog. You got Arturo and you got Lorenzo. So Dre is asking him, well, who do he think should step up? Crystal Ball says Lorenzo because the other dude, Arturo, is just young and dumb. Mushmouth gonna say to Dre, if he don't know nothing, then what'd he say? Basically like if he don't know nothing, we can basically control him. Like we can run his ass around and shit. You know, make him our little bitch. I don't know why he thought that was okay. And Dre actually is agreeing with him. And Crystal Ball, you know, because Crystal Ball been around for some time now, like Julio was. And he understands. it ain't good to deal with in this type of game, and you dealing with the Jimenez. It's not good to deal with no little ass kids, and that's going to be fucking your money up and messing your business up. This just doesn't make sense. He don't want to listen to Crystal Ball though. He starts snapping on Crystal Ball, talking about I'm making a call and blah blah blah. So him and Mushmouth walks outside, and come to find out, Kanan and Ghost ass is stalking these niggas. Ghost ass want to get him. And Kanan's trying to explain to him, no, we can't get these niggas now because we ain't got enough manpower for this shit. They still got the Jimenez on, as protection, so that's something we can't do. Kanan apologized about Raina being dead, and then explains to him that Tariq is a cold little young boy. And he coded in he coded in Ghost was when he was a kid. So that's a bad motherfucker. Ghost asked him about if he knows anybody else that might know about Tariq and Ray Ray being associated with one another, and Kanan brings up Brains and tells him what his real name is or something like that, and lets him know that he hasn't seen him in a while, and that he wouldn't fuck with Tariq because he know that would be fucking with Kanan. So he says, he's just suggesting that he don't know where that nigga at, and it's possible that he might be dead. Alright, so next scene, Mock does another pop-up on fucking Terry's ass because Proctor ain't feeling him. So remember, Terry and Proctor was pretty much going at it for the most part, the whole time, because he didn't, I don't know, I feel like he was just being extra. I never liked him. But he was asking Terry, why wasn't he on the character witness for Proctor's case? And Terry tells him that he don't need him, so I guess, that's why. Mock subpoenaed that ass real quick, okay? Gave him that letter and that envelope, like, all right, yeah, I'll see you in motherfucking court, child, please. So next scene, Tasha is back in Raina's room again, and she's looking at a picture of her and Tasha and Raina together, and Ghost shows up, and, they're talking about how she can't leave from out of this room, and he barely can come in it. And they begin talking about the evidence that he gathered from Kanan, and lets him know the dude's name, Brains, and gave him his real name that was similar to his, and he agrees to send in Tariq the choke, and she also brings up the fact that she wants to go to this grief group that they have at the church. And honestly, Ghost, I don't blame him. Ghost wasn't feeling it. He's like, I don't need no grief group, but Tasha's going through a lot, and she's telling him she really needs it. So for his wife, he agrees to do it with her, and that's the least he could do, because he ain't been doing shit for her in the last goddamn few goddamn seasons, if you ask me, so whatever. So back in Angela's office, she's getting a text from Tasha about the Brains info. So now she on her goddamn computer searching for this man, puts his alias in, his real name comes up, and whole description of this man, his affiliates, and she find out that the fact that he's dead, and also Big Country is dead too, and they were also involved with a robbery situation that went bad. Remember when he yelled that time? Brains stopped because Big Country was trying to rape the lady, and they wound up had to kill her because Tariq said his name. That's how this all started. Remember? Because that was like the one dumb thing that Tariq did. The whole time Tariq was on some cold gangster shit. Till he did that, he was fine. He was cool. So Tamika interrupts her while she's looking this over and asks her if she ready for this meeting that she about to conduct. So Angela's like, okay, we ready. So, child, they start talking about, she started handing out folders, and they talking about this cruise murder, double murder. There's a couple named, their last name is Cruz, and they're dead. And their baby is missing. Yeah, I'm going to take you in, gotta be paying attention, don't you? So come to find out, they are summing up the fact that, okay, this person, though, was killed with that specific gun that Diego has, that sister was complaining about, remember? So Come to find out, they're summing up that they think that Turos and the Jimenez are working together. Angela tried to give Sack some goddamn orders for him to do something. That nigga wrote in that book and said, okay, bitch. I was in tears, y'all. I love Sax. He's so funny. So next, Tommy ass goes sees Teresi. And you know goddamn well that Sammy told Teresi every goddamn thing. So Tommy trying to start the conversation off about Connie and saying he's sorry about her treatment not working, or she's like, Sammy told me such and such, such and such. And Teresi tells him, listen, whatever you do, don't tell Connie you my son, okay? Don't tell her I'm your pop, because that shit's gonna put her in the grave faster than that goddamn disease will, okay? Then he says to Tommy, I heard you had a party, nigga. Shit got out of hand. And the problem was you didn't invite the guest of honor. And I said that. You cannot just be doing what you want. And if you notice, ever since Ghost has been trying to get out the game, Tommy has been losing his fucking mind. And this is how Dre was able to climb the fuck from under the bed and take his goddamn pillow, because you doing dumb shit. You know, this is a 4-man crew. They said they don't do nothing without Vinny. You still take it upon yourself to do whatever you want behind people's back. You should have just told Vinny that's what you needed, instead of coming with an opportunity to make money and all this other stuff. Them niggas got money. You should have came to them like, listen, I got some beef going on. I need your help. That's what you should have came with him for. Not trying to do what you want to do to try to offer somebody some money to try to get in with their little people, to try to use them as your soldiers. It does not work that way, boo. Like, what are you doing out here in these streets? So yes, Teresi told that ass, what you going to do, you're going to apologize to Vincent. You're going to take the whatever punishment he gives you, and nigga, you fucked up because you should have talked to me first, okay? And I didn't understand that. You got your dad. Like, Tommy is lost, child. I'm glad I want to assume he stopped snoring them lines off his dashboard, but I don't know, man. He needs some type of assistance, some type of help. He got to figure this shit out. Child, we got my man Proctor up in this damn courtroom defending himself with his suit on. And we ain't seen Proctor in the suit in a minute. I was happy for him, you know. So he in there talking to these judges and defending himself and saying how Mock is out to get him because of his own, I don't know, jealous ways or vindictive. I don't fucking know. He just feel like he's out to get him. Child, that damn judge was not trying to hear that shit. I don't know if they got it out for Proctor, but she straight said, but this is your 3rd time here. Now, I ain't know that, but she remembered. So she's trying to tell him, like, you know, asking him why within your cases, witnesses missing, some witnesses coming up dead. So he's like, I don't know. I'm not no damn criminal. I'm not a gangster. Child, that's all she needed to hear. Caught him slipping, and she brings up his maiden name and his family being criminals and murderers and his dad being a criminal. And she's like, why'd you change your name? He's like, because my mom got remarried and I took my stepfather's name because that's not who I am. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a criminal, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, but we got another witness. The other witness is, of course, Terry's bald, ugly ass. Ugh. So, you know, Terry always he just not a fan of Proctor. So, I didn't think that this was going to go well anyway. So, now, you know, Proctor's asking him questions. They debating back and forth. He trying to tell him the law is the law. And I'm just looking at Terry like, I just can't wait until they find out about you sleeping with Tasha. Because you just always trying to play like you such the good guy and be sounding dumb as shit. Like, how you was messing with your client's wife. Like, come on, yo. You talking about the fucking law? And that's what Proctor was saying. Like, was my client innocent or not? He was innocent. So, y'all wanted me to tell him to lie under oath for something that he didn't do? But I'm the bad guy? I was just so over Terry, yo. I was so over it. And they didn't even give Proctor a good answer or anything. They said they're going to get back to him soon. And now I'm hoping that he soon find out about Tasha and Terry's ass. Because y'all are the fuck nasty. So, child, Sammy and Tommy come back to that damn car place where the bull was shot at, talking about he cool, turning blue. And you know goddamn well he did. They come there with this doctor, he checking his pulse and all this other shit. Yes, he's dead. Tommy's scared as hell because now you gotta explain, that's what Sammy said. You gotta explain 2 dead bodies now. And honestly, to me, it's something off. Not, I wouldn't say off, but like, okay, if I saw that he was turning blue and I thought that he was about to die, Sammy, you knew that man wasn't gonna be alive when you came back. You knew he was gonna die. No, I get it. You didn't want Tommy to shoot him, but you knew he was gonna die by the time y'all supposedly brought the doctor back. Like, that's crazy, you know? And I feel like he overheard Tommy recruiting these 2 guys. You remember? And when Tommy says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get back to y'all," Sammy was right there. He knew what the fuck was going on, and I wonder if he's the one that tipped him off, because the dude, for him to say somebody tipped him off, he got the dime on us. They didn't know nothing about the black guys seeing him run and all the other stuff. So I'm telling y'all, pay attention to everything that they showing us, everything that they saying, because some shit even from the first season, as we can see, Maria's ass is back. We gotta pay attention to all of this, child. It's never gonna stop. So Tommy is mad because, you know, he talked to Teresi and he knows that Sam is the one that told him. So that's when Sam is like, listen, obviously you're out of your fucking league, and this is why I told your dad. Now you need to figure out how you going to explain 2 dead bodies to Vincent. Period. Fuck about what we talk about now, nigga. What you going to say to Vinny? Now you got Mushmouth. Child, this boy's so fucking stupid. You got Mushmouth in the car with Spank. Y'all remember Spank? Spank is the skinny guy that hang with Dre and them, with the glasses, with the fro, with the little ass head and shit. They in the car and he's telling him how Dre got him picking up shipment and how he think that Dre is going to make him his number 2. And Spank got the nerve to say, well, you know, if you become number 2, I'm going to be number 3, nigga. Have y'all forgot that Crystal Ball is always around? I'm confused about this. Whatever floats their motherfucking boat. I don't know. So in the midst of this, they see a 718 bro. 718 is the tour rules. Child. This nigga tells Spank Dre want him dead, Buster Huey. Spank is like, listen, I don't think we should be doing that. Fuck that. Buster Huey, Spank, Buster Huey. He bust that goddamn Huey and he lit Lorenzo ass up. Now remember, Lorenzo is the smarter one out of the 2 options. But Dre still wanted him dead, remember? Because he felt like if he could control the young boy, he don't need nobody trying to give him orders and all that other shit. Like, that shit is just dumb. You're an idiot. So he light his ass up. I'm talking about broad daylight. And all I kept thinking about was, even where they was, they're like garages and stuff like that. And I'm looking like, so you didn't think that it ain't no cameras around? You ain't even plan. You didn't even plan to check this shit out. Dre already said he gonna call the hitters and Crystal Ball is gonna be the one to do it. Nobody asked you to do nothing. The nigga told you to pick up the shipment. No more, nothing less. What the fuck is you doing? Nobody needed that shit. You're a fucking idiot, yo. And why do people think putting a hoodie on is like helping you like not identify yourself? Pussy, we can still see your fucked up mouth, yo. What is the hoodie doing? You didn't put on a mask. You didn't do anything. You threw a fucking hoodie over here like that was going to change what you look like. You're fucking stupid, man. Child, they had this damn grief meeting. They go to this grief meeting at the church. And they sitting down and people are, you know, talking. And this one specific couple is explaining how their son Luke got killed by this drunk driver. And the dad is, you know, still pissed because, you know, of course, the drunk driver, white, he out of jail. He running around still drinking, going to the same liquor store with the same stupid uniform on, like he going to work and or coming from work and going to go drive his car, like he didn't just kill a child. Like, child, Tasha went to go raise her hand after these people was talking, like she wanted to say something. Go sit. Put your motherfucking hand down, bitch. What you doing? What you doing? Like, and I'm with Ghost. Like, if you barely feel like you can trust Keisha and that's your best friend, why are you trying to even express yourself in front of these people? So, as he's taking her ass home, saying he got something to do, she's talking about, I need to talk to somebody. I can talk without saying, you know, how I really feel or saying what's going on. And it's like, no, you can't, bitch. No, you can't. Because at the end of the day, and Ghost explained it to her, at the end of the day, these people are not like us, okay? They don't know what we're going through. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but we're different. So, no, you can't just be running your mouth and just be saying shit, you know? And he's right. But, of course, she's mad and jumps out the car and blah, 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 slams the door. But it's like, whatever. So, after she get out the car, Ghost calls Tate and explains to him that Tasha's not with that press conference shit. She's not willing to give a statement yet. No, it's not going to work. So Tate goes and say, because as he's picking out posters and shit, because you know the nigga running for governor now. So he's picking out posters and trying to figure out what's going to be the right one. And he says to him, well, maybe you can talk to her about coming to some shit. I don't know if it was an event, trying to make it seem like it was going to be small and like, you know, intimate or whatever. Like, not no bullshit, pretty much. So he's like, okay, I'll talk to her, you know? Then this motherfucker Angie, again, I keep calling her Angie like I'm James and shit. Angela is in her office and receives papers on the Cruz murders by Daryl. Child, as soon as she said, thank you, Daryl, I said, that's the one she used his login. Bitch, soon as I thought it, he said it. He congratulated her on her promotion and says to her, maybe, and when you get a chance, please check with IT because my login isn't working. I said, you know what? You know what? You kind of was smart for that. So he can't even log in. And this bitch top dog, so she gotta be the bitch that changed the shit. Or go to somebody else to change it. Child, she all up in there fucking that money up, ain't she, child? So, you know, as she's talking to him and he's saying, I'm glad you got rid of, you know, stop messing with St. Patrick, he's calling. Ghost is calling, child. Leave her a voice message. It goes to him leaving her a voice message, him tearing up. And don't you know this nigga had the nerve to take this bottle back out of this brown bag? I said, oh shit, now he gonna be drinking and driving. Lord of mercy. Oh my. Next scene had to have been one of the funniest shit that I've seen thus far. This damn mush mouth comes back to Dre and them. Hype is shit. Yeah, I took that nigga Lorenzo out. Dre was pissed. You hear me? Dre looked like he was going to cry. He's trying to figure out, why would you even do that? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he's like, you had one fucking job. Just get the damn shipment. He's like, I did that, and I took that nigga out. Crystal Ball is like, okay, so who else knows? Like, he's like, Spank no? He's like, yeah, he drove. He just threw Spank's ass straight out of the bus, child, didn't he? He said, yeah. Spank was driving, child. Spank held me down. So Dre winds up getting mad, telling that motherfucker to get the fuck out of his face. He leaves out. Crystal Ball tells Dre, listen, you got to get rid of that nigga. You got to kill that nigga and you got to kill Spank. They going to have us fucked up. Dre not trying to hear that. That's his mans in them. Like, you know, Dre don't really know what it means to be a real boss. Like, you sacrifice a lot of people, a lot of things. You don't understand it. That's why Ghost ass trying to get out. So he goes, he tells Crystal Ball, listen, I'm going to take care of it. You going to take their corner. I'm going to tell them niggas, I'm going to go take that shit away from them now. He goes outside and tells him, you know, like, you're a dumbass. Why would you do that? You know, and they both going back and forth. And that motherfucker said to Dre, you wasn't shit before you met me, nigga, and blah, blah, blah. And Dre says to him, nigga, you work for me, boy. Okay, that's my shit. That's my organization. Blah, yada, yada. And you gonna do what the fuck I say. I'm taking y'all off, you and Spank off the corner, and I'm putting Crystal Ball on that block. So Mushmouth is telling him, like, don't do that to Spank because it was my call. Dre ain't trying to hear that because he feel as though Spank should have called me and Spank damn sure should have stopped your ass, and he didn't. So he's fucked up too. Go ahead about his business. Come to find out, Kanan's ass is watching him the whole motherfucking time, scoping these niggas out. So I'm thinking to myself, Kanan is going to try to, since he's seen him arguing, he's going to try to, you know, get into that nigga head a little bit. Yeah. Kanan know what he doing. Next scene, we got Angela in this little restaurant or something waiting for Tasha. As she's waiting, though, she's listening to the voicemail that Ghost left on her answer machine. As Tasha's coming in, she put the phone in her bag, and they get to discussing, you know, the information that she got on Brains, and also his associate, what's his name, Big Country, and telling her that they're both dead. So she's like, okay, so Tariq is, you know, out of the, you know, he's safe. She's like, as long as Tariq isn't involved in that robbery case that they were involved with, he should be fine, you know. And then Tasha tells Angela that she's sending him away. He needs a breather or something. And Angela asks, going to agree with her, like it matters, her fucking opinion, like she got kids. Like, girl, bye, shut the fuck up. Child, so Dre is meeting with the new guy that's the head of the Toros, which is Arturo, the young dumb motherfucker that Crystal Ball was talking about. Child, and Dre was right on point. Arturo is introducing Dre and them as their new boss, and this is our link to the Jimenez. And Dre says out of his mouth, yeah, you called for that drive-by that you did, killing Lorenzo, you know, for the top spot. And he like, yeah, that's what that nigga get for killing Yuri. Remember, Yuri is the one that killed Julio, the one that Ghost killed. But they all think that some of them had something to do with it. They don't even know that Ghost and them did the shit. So he gonna say to Arturo, you did that shit, right? Don't you know he had the nerve to say yes, knowing he didn't do it? See what these dumb motherfuckers do? Like, how you just gonna admit to a murder that you didn't do to try to be cool? What the fuck is wrong with y'all out here? So Vinny, Tommy, and Sammy is with the dead guy, and Vinny wants to know what happened. Tommy does tell the truth, but then the motherfucker lies. And he says that he took care of it and he got the guy that did it, knowing goddamn well he didn't. And then Vinny asked Sammy to confirm the shit or to vouch for Tommy. And he did, man. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God. So y'all all gonna be on Vinny's hit list in a moment, child. This shit is crazy. So he tells Tommy that he's gonna pay him back with, I guess, product or I don't know. And he's gonna be giving restitution to the families as well. Tommy is with it because at the end of the day, I guess he was expecting like an ass whooping. I don't know. To get shot. I don't know what he was expecting, but his dad did say take, the consequences or whatever it is. And he leaves, Vinny leaves, and Tommy tries to, like, you know, thank Sammy, and Sammy punched that nigga twice, dead in his mouth, y'all, real quick. Got Tommy all leaking and shit, and he's like, I'm never gonna lie to you again. The only reason why I did vouch for you is because you're Teresa's son, and I'm not gonna let him hurt you. Not in front of me. It's just not gonna happen. And Tommy's ass is lucky as hell. This whole episode, niggas is lucky, because I thought they always gonna get killed multiple times, child. Back at the damn press conference, everybody's leaving, and Tasha is mad as hell at Ghost, and as she should be, but she don't know that this nigga then lied to both of them, Tate. So that's what he's trying to explain to her. So Tasha wound up leaving on their asses, and Ghost runs into Tate, and Tate trying to say, you did a great job, my man. No, you ambushed the shit out of us, and that shit was wrong, Tate, and you know it. So they both pissed. Tate gonna try to brush him off. We're talking about, I'll hit you up when the donors and blah, 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 blah. Like, no. You just trying to do this shit so you can be governor. He is using the shit out of Ghost, and Ghost is just letting him. Like, this is crazy. So, next is Angela, Mox, Sex, and Donovan. I guess they're all meeting, and they're discussing that Angela got the paperwork. Remember, she got the paperwork from Daryl. She found out that the hit on the cruise, the couple, remember they took the baby? Diego did that shit himself. But remember, sister was mad as shit about that. About that gun. Remember? And she said something about that. This just be on. I'm telling you, like, every good man needs a good woman, yo. And that's exactly why they don't know who the. So listen. So she got pictures of these motherfuckers. Remember how season 4 ended, and Dre and all of them and Jimenez and all of them was coming out the hotel and all of that shit, and and they had that. No, I don't even think it was that part. But whenever they left out of that motherfucking hotel, when Jimenez, the sister had the goddamn baby, that's the damn footage they got. They got pictures of her leaving, and come to find out, child, they don't even know that she's one of the Jimenez brothers. Child, and remember we said that, and then they were saying, like, in the beginning, I thought it was the Jimenez brothers. And the fuck? Child, that's how you know a bitch good. They ain't even know she was a part of that shit. They just think that she's just like they're just like a regular bitch and shit, you know? Child, I was sitting there like, damn, this is getting juicy. Fucking Angela gonna have a nerve to say she thinks she can get her to talk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let her try to get the motherfucking Jimenez sister to talk. Angela's dying this fucking season. Believe that. Believe that. So, Dre done opened the goddamn club, child. It's open at night. And he looking around, making sure everybody having a good time. And his assistant, I guess, curly hair bitch, she walks up to him telling him that it's this guy in VIP. He done ordered 3 bottles. He said he don't have to pay, and he know you. Child, y'all know who the fuck it is. Diego's ass. He go over there, and they passing over these bars things, and it look like maybe it could be like possibly can disguise for candy or chocolate or gum packs or stuff like that. But come to find out, that's Dre's technique in order to be able to sell the coke in the club. You know what I mean? So Diego is, you know, applauding him and everything, letting him know that he appreciated him. But this fool says for a job well done, he want him to fuck his bitch. Yes. He want Dre to have sex with the same girl he was having sex with in the window. Yes. So, he like, I'm good, I got work to do. That's what Dre say. Diego ain't trying to hear that shit. You gonna do it now? Right now. Child, Dre take her into the bathroom. He's talking about, all right, how long we gotta wait to act like we really, or to act like we finished, or some shit he say, like how, you know, how much time we usually need to just like play this off. She says, are you kidding me? He's gonna smell my vagina. He's gonna check if I'm wet or not, and all this other shit. And if I'm not, he gonna kill me and you. So she's like, let's just have some fun. They start getting into the nasty, and don't you know, He hitting it from the back, and Diego walks in, talking about it's his turn to watch. I said, ooh, that nigga crazy. That nigga crazy, boy. That nigga crazy. Child, Drake leave that bathroom, talking about, oh no, I'm good. He talk about, Dre, where you going? Where you going? So now Diego and his girl laughing and shit. And all I could think was, Dre, just when you thought a nigga was crazy, he show you that he crazier. Like, you be careful what you pray for, boy. You wanted this organization. You wanted to be the boss. And you got to understand, it takes some shit, boy. It takes some mess to be able to handle all of this. But I forgot, when him and Diego was talking, don't you know, and Ghost was in the club scoping these niggas out. He done seen Diego and Dre talking and everything. I said, So Angela ass is finally home, and of course she's still always on a goddamn computer. She's on her laptop, clicking and clacking and blah, blah, blah. And Ghost is calling her ass again. She don't answer. And he's in the car leaving a message talking about, Angie, call me back. We need to talk. Like, why are you even calling her? But whatever. And you know she not going to answer the phone. Thank God, because she don't even know. She just be getting herself caught up. You already in good with Tasha. Y'all keep y'all relationship for this time being, and then leave Ghost ass alone, because this is never going to work out any goddamn way. So come to find out, y'all, he goes and take his chain off. I'm like, what the fuck he taking the chain off for? He just said fuck Raina, right? Take his chain off, and they zoom into this damn liquor store. Yes, honey. He done found the liquor store that Luke's parents then talked about. Drunken driver guy walks out of the joint, drinking his bottle, child, with this stupid ass uniform on, like the dad said. He walks out, goes in like he walking in the alleyway to get in his car. Child, fucking Ghost walk up to him talking about, he said, you really shouldn't be drinking and driving. You might kill someone. That nigga said, mind your fucking business, man. So, Ghost taking upon himself to say, did you kill a little boy, a young kid named Luke? And I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this guy to respond with this, but don't you know he had the nerve to say, I don't even know the kid's fucking name? Oh, that hurt my heart. That hurt my heart, yo. And I don't know, because Ghost must have felt the same way. Because when I tell you, Ghost stabbed that nigga in the back, turned him over and pushed him into the wall, and stabbed him at least 13 plus times, y'all. He stabbed the shit out of this man. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't even mad at y'all. I'm not even mad at y'all, because the way things been going, and with Ghost, he needed some type of anger to get out of there. And that's one of the reasons why he said to Tasha, we are not like these people. You do not go and start telling your goddamn business just to anybody. Don't people that told their business, then gave the location where that man was, and Ghost took it upon himself to kill that man. This is crazy, child. That was power. My predictions for next week is, from what I've seen from the previews, I believe they're going to get rid of the drunken driver's body in the car, because that's what he said. I think I heard Ghost and Tommy talking about that, and Kanan. And I think that Angela's going to attempt to try to find the Jimenez lady, for sure. And I believe that Proctor is going to, I'm not going to say maybe this episode, but he's going to get closer and closer to finding out about Tasha and Terry, because this is too much. I mean, some of my predictions be right and some of them be off, because I damn sure wasn't predicting no shit like this. But yeah, child, that was power. Leave your comments. Let me know if I missed anything. If I did, shit, I'll do better next time. I don't fucking know. I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm excited about next week's episode, and I will cover that mug too. And I want to thank y'all again. I'm Chyna Black. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and subscribe to my other channel, TFC Podcast 1. All right. Thank y'all again. See y'all next week.